Not a great pass at all. Number 5, Tiago Parati, has to clean up there. Passing across the pool, but easily read by Pedro Sosa, the number 9. Man up here. Beautiful pass there by Sosa. And putting it into the back of the goal to make it a 2-0 lead. Vitoria with the momentum now, but still plenty of water polo to be played here. And that was the second goal for the number 5, Dimitri Siobachi of Vitoria Sport Club. Tiago Parati. Thomas. Right hand side of the pool here. From Pascal back to Thomas. Tiago Parati. Tiago winning himself a foul there. Beautiful little pass there to the number 3, Claudio Bastos, but Claudio sending the ball over the crossbar. Slowing it down now, Vitoria. Big battle in the hole now between the two. Crash coming in and nicely cleaned up there by the Fluvial side. Diego Prati singing it down to Tomas. Taking a shot to the face there, but no call. Tomas is struggling to find options. Shot there and sneaks into the back of the net. And Tomas gets himself onto the scorecard there. And Fluvial get one back up. And current score now is 2-1. Number 11 now carrying the ball up. That is Andrea Pereira. Sending it over to the right-hand side, the man with 2 goals at the moment. That is Dimitri Siobachi, number 5. Beautiful little pass there. And still Vitoria's ball, and throws the ball away. So he actually finds himself now in the corner for slowing the game down. Rui Ramos plays himself out to the left-hand side, back to Rui. Beautiful passing here from the Vitoria side. Working that defense, exactly what they want. Keeping the ball nice and dry. Takes a shot, but beautifully done. 2-meter one by Vitoria, but great save there by the man in goal. That is Tiago Apricia, the number 1. Nuno Fernandez passes to Rui Ramos. And lost there. Not great ball control. Back to Rui. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty time. Beautifully passed and hitting that crossbar. Ref's just calling for the ball quickly. And double exclusion, yeah. Rui Ramos and I believe it's João Lete, the number 8 from Fluvial, being sent to the corners there. And Tiago Apricio with the ball now. Sending it out to Paulo Andrade. Beautifully passed here by the Fluvial team. And hitting that crossbar there was Bernardo Mateus, the number 4 from the Fluvial side. They still have ball in hand. Paulo. And a beautiful goal there by the number 4, Bernardo Mateus. And we have a game here, 2-2 currently in this Portuguese derby. So if you're just tuning in now, we are live here at the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa and Nando's. And it looks like we will definitely have a Portuguese team in the final and a South African team. So it will be a nice little showdown between these two countries. Next up, we are going to have the Bears taking on the OJ Eagles. But right now, back to this game, we have Vitoria and Fluvial. Vitoria, the favorites to take this, but Fluvial putting up a decent fight here. Fluvial are an amateur Portuguese side, while the Vitoria side are a semi-professional side. And once again, we see some amazing passing here from the Vitoria side, keeping it nice and dry, making the defense work really hard. And a great save there, but sneaks into the net. And great save made there, but then sneaking into the back of the goal there. And I could be mistaken, but I do think that was Rui Ramos with the shot there. And still 50-50 at the moment in terms of momentum with these two sides. No one really owning the other team just yet. Good to see. It's what we want from a semi-final. And cleaned up there by the Vitoria side. And none other than that man, Carlos Gomez, cleaning up there for his team. That's the keeper. Miguel Castro. João Costa. Back to that man, Miguel. Reversal there, Fluvial now with ball in hand. .44 seconds left on the clock in this first chukka, and it's been a close affair so far at 3-2, but Fluvial can pull one back here. Bernardo Mateus already got a goal to his name, but he's outside the 6, so I don't think he's going to be shooting. And Thiago Prati tries to take the shot there, but blocked it nicely by the man in the 12 cap, Pedro Cana. And as mentioned, definitely no one taking the upper hand just yet in this game. Number 6 here, João Costa. Takes the shots, but not enough on it there to bother the man in goal, Thiago Pricio. And that's a wrap here for chukka number 1, and the current score is 3-2. And we back here for the Gauteng International Invitational semi-final number 1. It is a Portuguese derby here, as both the Portuguese sides, Fluvial and Vitoria, are in the semi-final, and it's been a close affair at 3-2, and it's definitely been a 50-50 game at the moment. The hot favorite Vitoria not stamping any dominance over this Fluvial side, as we see the Fluvial side getting first possession, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for this team. Tiago Prati, number 5 for the Fluvial side, sending it across, and Jaulete, the big man at the number 8, very physical player. Tiago Prati working hard there. He's going to have to shoot, and taking the shot there as the shot clock was running out on him. As you can see, the rest of the players heading back to their goal, and Gomez now sending it over to the left-hand side to the top goal scorer of the tournament at the moment, and that is Pedro Sosa. Sorry, apologies there. Beautifully done, and you can see why he is the top goal scorer. Pedro Sosa, the number 9, sinking it into the net there. Easy stuff for him. Just had to double check that he was the top goal scorer, and he definitely still is. So inflating that cushion there, and they now have a 2-goal cushion at 4-2 to the Vitoria side. Fluvial side now working hard on that right-hand side of the pool. Into the hole it goes. Not a great little pass there. Also front man marking, so you want to try and get that lobbed over, and unfortunately not doing so, and easily cleaned up by the number 11 there, Andrea Pereira for Vitoria, man in the number 11 cap. And number 5, Dimitri Subachi, the number 5 now, sending it back to the middle of the pool. And cleaned up nicely by Fluvial, as they got plenty of water in front of them, but here comes a man across from the pool here, and that is Rui Ramos, making sure that he closes off that swimming lane. The Fluvial number 4 puts it into the hole. Man up here, looking to shoot. Got an option to his left, and Tiago Prati sends it into the back of the net. And we've got the OJ Eagles here to my left, and they definitely wanting the Fluvial side to win. You can hear them cheering them on here. They, of course, are up next in semi-final number 2, and they're going to be taking on the Bears. It's going to be a bit of a rematch, not a full rematch if you want to call it that, as a couple of the Sax men are in that Bears side. Nice little transfer window, and they've moved into the Bears side. And remember that Sax team beating the OJ Eagles by 1 goal in the national championships earlier this year in East London in that final. Only the 3rd game in 16 years, I believe, OJ Eagles lost. And Rui Ramos takes a shot from far out and bounces up onto the crossbar. I don't think Tiago Prusio had any idea of that, but lucky enough the crossbar came to save him. Option here on the left-hand side for Tiago. He sends it to the number 10, Marco Carvalho. Fernando sending it over to number 7, Diego Pinto. Back to the number 10, Marco. Diego. Thomas. Thomas takes a shot, but blocked. Vitoria cleans up. Gomez sends it over to Pedro Cano. Pedro Cano sends it back to Rui Ramos in the middle. On the left-hand side now to the man Andrea Rocha. Into the hole. Back out. Looking to shoot. Tries to lob it in, but easily read by Thiago. There were a couple of talks that Thiago has a weaker side on the right-hand side, and that most of the goals have come against him on that right side, but this time he deals with it nice and easy there. And a man with the number 3 cap now, Claudio Bastos. Tomas. Big defense here from Vitoria. Thiago shoots, but nothing of it, and shot clock runs out. You can hear the bench, they were screaming for that shot. Pedro Cana, number 12 here for Vitoria side. Beautiful pass there, Rui Ramos. And 2 meter there, Thiago gets some fingers there and proving everyone wrong that he's got that right-hand side covered. And that's, of course, his right-hand side. And if you're not too aware, Thiago, I'm pretty sure, is a lefty. Not often you see a lefty in goals. And timeout called there. And you see the OJ Eagles now, they're about to go head out for their warm-ups. They're going to be playing the Bears next up. Can see Gomez just giving some advice to Thiago on the shooting. And Thiago, number 2. Waiting for his turn. He's one of the top players in this Vitoria side. Beautifully moving the ball around. Bit of a fumble there, but cleaned up nicely. Takes a shot. Thiago taking one to the head. Still Vitoria's ball. Pedro Sosa. Nicely blocked there. And the Fluvial team are looking to counter here. Nicely passed into the hole there. Winning the foul. I say the Vitoria side have done really well defensively, and as I say that, beautiful goal there by the number 6 from the Fluvial side, and that is Ferran Pascal. Exceptional goal there, and that must have been the commentator's curse. And even game, yeah, 50-50 still, 4-4, with 2:52 on the clock to play. João Costa popping it into the hole there, back, takes a shot, but beautiful save by the man in the number 1 cap, but the follow-up not so good as Vitoria scored the goal, and it looks like Rui Ramos on the left-hand side there. Sorry, it was not. It was none other than Pedro Sosa top goal scorer in the tournament now. That's the number 9. Very cold day here, and if you are in South Africa and you're watching the game and you're a bit lazy to cook, make sure to grab yourself some Nando's. Order online, grab that Nando's, and maybe make it a little bit spicy as well. Keep yourself nice and warm. That's Nando's. And if you're looking for all the stats, make sure you download the GWP app, and you can get all the stats, goals, saves, you name it. Everything's on the app there. Make sure you download the app. We'll be giving you a QR code at the end of the chukka. Beautiful goal there, and starting to open up the lead just a little bit there, and that is the number 6 there, João Costa, scoring the goal for Vitoria, the men in black caps. And Vitor Machero, the head coach, very happy with that goal. Alfonso Merino, head coach of the Fluvial side, he's all the way up there on the 5 meter. He wants his team now to play standing in the rain. He doesn't care. He wants to try and get as much influence as he can on the game. Thomas, very skillful player he is. That's the number 2 for Fluvial. Been a big thorn in the side for most of these teams, and I'm sure these teams know each other very, very well, so they'll know of Thomas's skill. Thiago Prati looks to shoot. Beautifully saved there by one of the best keepers in this tournament, Carlos Gomez. Sending it to his left-hand side to the man in the number 3 cap, Miguel Castro. Pedro Sosa. Andrea Pereira. Back to Andrea. Andrea looking, he's got a shooting channel, he takes it, but well saved. And Fluvial now with the ball in hand. Both these Portuguese side like to get nice and vocal. You can hear head coach there, Vitor Machero, is getting very vocal at the moment. Tomas now with the ball, sending it into the hole. Beautifully defended. Good understanding of the laws there, Miguel Castro, the number 3 for Vitoria. All the way to the right-hand side, man with 2 goals already, Dimitri Silbachi. And another beautiful goal there, Pedro Sosa. And they are starting to stamp a bit of authority on this game now with 3 quick successions of goals here. 7-4 now with 32 seconds left. And they're going to be carrying a lot of momentum going into that 3rd chukka, and a very important 3rd chukka. As we all know, that's the moving chukka. That's where you can win or lose games. So the Fluvial side are going to have to do something here with their final possession, as there's only 32 seconds left on this clock. One would assume this will be the last possession for them. Diego Pinto sending it to Bernardo Mateos. Thiago Parati, number 5, fighting off there. Questions being asked. Thiago Parati sending it over to Bernardo Mateos. Thomas. Back to Thomas. Mateus. Mateus. Thomas. Fresh 20 on the clock for the Fluvial side. Rushed and stolen there. And that is the end of chukka number 2. Our current score now is Vitoria 7, Fluvial 4. And we are back here at the Gauteng International Invitational for semi-final number 1. It's an all-Portuguese affair between Fluvial and Vitoria. And Vitoria getting quick 3 goals just at the end of that chukka. They have all the momentum going into the second half. And just like that, they have ball in hand once again. And our Vitoria team, if you have just tuned in, they are in the black caps, while Fluvial are in their classic white and green caps. Beautifully done on defense, but not aware there was João Lete, the number 8 for Fluvial. Great pass into the hole. Exclusion, man up here for Vitoria. And turnover, Fluvial. Salvador taking a bit long on that ball, and the Fluvial team are cleaning up. Diego Pricio has options here in at number 7. That is Diego Pinto. Diego now looking for options. Tomas over to the left-hand side, and a great pass across the pool there to number 12, and then back to Pinto. Pinto now looking, he's got a bit of a shooting channel, decides to offload. 2 seconds left, they're going to have to dump. But takes the shot, and into the back of the net she goes, and that is the number 8, João Lete. Beautifully done. 2 seconds left on the clock. He takes the shot and sinks it into the back of the net. Nothing Carlos Gomez could do about that. And the Fluvial head coach there, Alfonso Merino, is being very vocal with his team, trying to hype them up to make sure that they stay in this game. Giving a handshake there to Pinto, the number 7. And back to the game now. Vitoria, they're slowing it down just a little bit. They're moving the ball around, not rushing their shots like they were early on. And they're looking more like the Vitoria side we've come to know here in this tournament. Beautiful little bounce shot there, but hitting the corner, top right corner. And Pedro Sosa now, number 9, wins himself a foul there. He's got double exclusion there again. It's Vitoria number 4, I think it is, and then it was Fluvial number 3, Claudio Bastos, and Andrea Rocha being sent to the corners. Double exclusion. Still Vitoria ball. Nuno Fernandez passing it off. Full-on battle here between the number 12 and the number 9 of Fluvial, and not happy there is the number 12, and that is Paulo Andrade. He's been sent to the corner there, but I do think it was a good little battle between the two. Unfortunately, he's the loser of that, but Pedro Sosa getting that exclusion there, and working the ball nicely. Yeah, they got 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And it looks like just playing it back, there was only 3 seconds left. Got options. It's hard to take the shot there. I feel like it was a bit of a waste. Had some options there. They could have slowed it down. There was still a good 20 seconds on that clock, that shot clock. Especially when you have a lead of 7-5, you want to make sure that you use the time as much as you can. Sorry, they were down. Apologies. Vitoria in the lead, 7-5. Extremely cold, yeah, freezing my brain up. Fluvial now, a man up here in this situation. They got 21 seconds left on their shot clock. Not many options here. Vitoria stifling all the options at the moment. Parati. Look for Parati to shoot the number 5. You know he's got a big cannon on him. Passing across the pool. And a terrible pass there, and shot clock runs out. Fran Pascal not hitting his target with the pass there, and shot clock runs out there for the Fluvial side. Not what they wanted. They are currently down 7-5. Vitoria now, ball in hand. Looking for options here. Drives himself, but beautifully blocked there by Claudio Bastos. Bit of a dirty game going on here. Some words between the number 5 and the number 2 of Fluvial and Vitoria. Diago Parati and Diago Textera. They are both been at each other's throats the whole of this game pretty much, and it's starting to get very heated between those two, so keep an eye on that. Tight press here coming from the Vitoria side, and taking the shot there but hitting the crossbar a little bit lower, and I think that would have been a goal. Right-hand side of the pool here for Vitoria. They got an option here in the middle of the pool, centre back. And in comes Miguel Castro, the number 3. Shot clock runs out, they're just going to have to dump. Those subs were a bit slow there, so they didn't have much on. As you saw there, that the number 3 for Vitoria, Miguel Castro, came in, but took very long to come into the pool. So a bit of a wasted possession there for the Vitoria side. And once again, we have Fluvial on the attack. If they can get one here now, it's going to be game on at 7-6, but we'll see what happens. And nothing happens there. Wasted opportunity again. Again, more subs coming in here. Late subs. And head coach Vitor Machero is not happy. And Salvador, number 8, not a great gather there, but gets it back, luckily. Only 1 second left, and again, late substitution just causing some issues here for Vitoria as it slows their game down and lessens their options. And again, another wasted possession here from the Vitoria side. 2 minutes 10 left on the clock. Fran Pascal into the hole, but very bad pass and easy cleanup for the Vitoria side. And again, head coach there, Alfonso Merino, is not happy with that pass. Drive here towards the post. Looking to shoot. Had a shooting channel, but easily covered there by the man in goal, Thiago Aparicio. Fluvial now. Ball driving up, looks like a 2-man hole. No, 1 man dropping out there. Passing across. Turns his man. Beautifully done. And wins himself the exclusion there. Now the Fluvial side are a man up. Looking to make this count. And they do, with a beautiful goal from the man in the number 6, Fran Pascal. Beautifully done. And a well-executed goal with a pass to the man with the big gun. Thiago Aparicio He's telling these men, shoot down, do not shoot up, shoot down for the goal. So always nice to have the goalkeeper getting involved, telling you how to shoot. Rui Ramos gets wrapped around there. And exclusion one there. And you're going to see some passing here. They are set up nicely on the Vitoria side. And very nicely set up at the moment. But fumble there. Takes a shot, misses, hits the post. And easy clean up here. But that was dangerous times there for the Fluvial side. Kick in the face there by the number 11. He gets sent. That was unfortunately clear as day. I think everyone saw that. Andrea Pereira kicking João Letta in the face. João having a few words with the number 11. And a timeout called there by the Fluvial side, as they are man up now, and they're going to try and capitalize with a set piece here. And this game's turning a little bit dirty here between these two sides. If you are not aware, both these sides obviously play in the same Portuguese league, and Vitoria finishing first in that league, and third was Fluvial. Yeah, some people, we did think they were second, but we found out earlier today it was actually third that they finished. So, big rivalry here between these two teams. And just an interesting factor, that Vitoria side went unbeaten. They went 16-0 in that Portuguese league. But a close game here at 7-6, and Fluvial ball in hand. Very well marked though. Defense set up nicely. Fluvial looking to shoot. Beautiful shot there once again. Just waiting to see that cap number. I think that is, yes it is. It is number 5, Tiago Parati. The man has been phenomenal for this Fluvial side in this tournament. Every time they've needed a comeback, he's been the man to call to, and there it is once again, getting onto the scorecard. Takes a big shot there as the time runs out. Only 1 second left. And Tiago Briscio decides he's not going to pass the ball. He's going to dump it into the water, let the time run out, and have them settle up for that final chucker. The score here is 7-all. One more chucker to go. And this coverage is brought to you by It's Happening Africa. And we are back here for the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by It's Happening Africa and Nando's. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and we have one exciting game here at 7-all in the Portuguese derby right now between Fluvial and Vitoria. And 50-50 there, but Vitoria walks away with it. And nicely set up here around the hole once again. And you're going to watch this Vitoria side now. They're going to try to keep this ball nice and dry. Takes a shot, beautifully saved on the right-hand side there. And Diago Pricio. And again, some dirty stuff happening here between Salvador and the number 3 from Fluvial, that is Claudio Bastos. Lots of off-ball stuff happening. Ref's not seeing much of it at the moment. Beautiful goal there. What a beautiful pass. And it looked like Diago Peretti with the assist there, the number 5 from the right-hand side to João Lete, the number 8, sinking it into the bottom right corner. And Carlos Gomes had no idea. First time the Fluvial side have been in the lead. And current score is 8-7 at the moment. And you would definitely say that the underdogs are in the lead now. Big pressure here, only 3 seconds left. Takes the shot and turnover once again. They got a man on the right-hand side there in Tomas, the number 2. They haven't seen just yet. Great little pass there. Not the best, but still enough to put pressure on this Vitoria side. If that pass went a little bit earlier, I think Tomas was heading to the goal there. And number 10 for Fluvial now, Marco Carvalho. Marco Carvalho shoots and misses. Vitoria tried the roach technique, but well covered by the Fluvial side as 2 men drop back there. Pedro Cana, ball in hand now. He's got a bit of water, decides to pass it on. They got Rui Ramos there in the back left, but time running out again for this Vitoria side. They are really starting to fall apart at the moment, but don't count them out just yet. They are a team that are super composed, so they'll probably get themselves back together shortly. Just a bit flustered at the moment, but they are a highly experienced team, the Vitoria side. And the Fluvial side, they have all the momentum right now in their back pocket. Let's see what they can do with it. And their shot clock runs out, also taking their time a bit. Maybe that fast pace that they started in that first, second and third chukka is catching up with both these teams. And also remember, it's been a long tournament for these guys. Even though these should be the 2 fittest teams in the tournament. Rui Ramos got options here on his right-hand side. And ref's calling a halt there. I think there's going to be another double exclusion. No, only 1 man. And it's the man in the number 6 cap, Fran Pascal. Takes a shot, blocked nicely. Salvador Lopez unable to sink that one into the back of the net. He's had a stellar tournament as well, the number 8. And João Lete in now, the number 8, who scored that beautiful goal earlier to grab the lead. Eight seconds left, takes the shot, but a great save by the man in goals there, Carlos Gomes. Right side here, open for the Vitoria side. They win a foul. Exclusion, actually. Man up here, loses the ball and finds the man on the opposite side of the post there, and that is the number 5 for Vitoria, Dimitri Sobachi. He gets his hat-trick. And it is an all-tie game here at 8-8. Silly mistake there, getting that exclusion. It's not what you want in a very tight game at the moment. So they got to keep their discipline. And at the moment, both sides are flirting there with a lot of danger in terms of cap-offs. Six players total on the Fluvial side. Only one more exclusion and they will have cap off. That is 6 players. That is really playing with fire. While there's 3 players and a cap off already on the Vitoria side. And a ball under called there. Pedro Sosa now. He's looking for a shooting lane. Decides he's going to dump it off. Back into the hole for Rui Ramos. Rui Ramos looks for the reverse shot, but covered up nicely by the Fluvial side. And taking their timeout called. And the Fluvial side taking their time getting it to their coach, and Alfonso Moreno is not happy with them. And as mentioned, this Fluvial side, they have 6 players that have had double exclusions so far. That's 6 players, so they really are playing with fire. Don't think in this weather that's the right term. They're walking on thin ice, rather, should I say. Really, really cold here today. It's been a non-stop, relentless rain and drizzle. Miserable times here. But a beautiful game at the moment at 8-all to keep smiles on our faces. And swimming over the player there. And another timeout called, but this time from the Vitoria side. There's been a red card shown. Not too sure whether a red card was shown. And it looks like number 2 getting the red card. And Fluvial. A big influence in this team, Thomas Michals, is sent to the corner. He's got his marching orders. He is out of the game. That's the number 2. Looks like he'll also be missing the final game, if they are to make it to the final. And a ref asking him to actually leave the arena now. He's had enough. And the number 2 is being sent out of the arena. That's Thomas from the Fluvial side. Not what you want at this stage. You only have 3 minutes left on the clock. The discipline is essential. Beautifully blocked there, opening up space for him. And you can see why he's one of the best players, but well saved. Options on the right-hand side here for Thiago. Don't think he's seen him just yet. Taking his time, I'm not too sure why. Only 14 seconds left on the shot clock. It took him 16 seconds to pass that ball. It's not what you want. And a man up here now. And they get a fresh 20. Cross pass there to the number 12. And back to Pedro. Paulo, sorry. Paulo. Into the hole, shoot. Terrible shot there. And Diego Pinto getting a dud, as we like to call it. Tried the bounce shot, but all it did was stick in the water. Rui Ramos now with ball in hand here. He's got center court, if you'd like to say it that way. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, he's going to have to shoot. Decides not to. Pedro Sosa, sorry, Salvador, takes the shot there and easily saved. Still an 8-8 game with 90 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be an exciting one. And currently there are 2 cap-offs for the Vitoria side, 1 cap-off for the Fluvial side, and that of course being the number 2 getting a red card there, Thomas Michals. Gonna have to shoot. And nothing of it. Vitoria back in possession. This game is just getting beyond heated now. The refs need to get control here. Not a lot of friendly stuff happening at the moment in this game. These players are battling hard and frustrated. Also need to be keeping the coaches behind that 5. Final minutes of this game. This is do or die at the moment, because remember, after this, beautiful goal there. And Vitoria, number 6, João Costa, gets the goal. And that could be the game if it carries on like it has for the last 3 minutes where it's been goalless. So Vitoria now, big pressure on them. This might even go to penalty shootouts if Fluvial get in this game right now. Still a possible 2 possessions. So 1 attack for Fluvial and 1 attack for Vitoria. But Fluvial, yeah, they are going to have to score right now or it is game over. 20 seconds. Not calling the timeout here. There's only 36 seconds left. The crowd not happy with that decision. There should have been a timeout called there. And I do believe that's probably going to be the game. Vitoria are going to hold onto this ball as long as they can, which will only give Fluvial 1 second. And it looks like this game is most likely going to end 9-8 as they hang on to this game. I don't understand why Fluvial aren't pressing these players for the steal, because that's exactly what you would need to do in this situation. Press the steal, and they are just sitting back. The Fluvial team are just sitting back. I do not understand what's going on here. And that's the game here. And Vitoria winning that one in a very exciting and dirty game, I must say the least. 9-8 to the Vitoria side. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and this production has been brought to you by It's Happening Africa and Nando's. We'll be catching you in the next one.